Hello everyone and welcome back to Wolf Quest! We are still in the creek and we are still looking for our wonderful den so that Sol and Luna can have their puppies! Oh my goodness, but we're all the way over here. We finally crossed that big scary river. Oh my gosh, that river was so hard to cross. Oh, and we're being reminded that we need to look for a den. Alright, let's double check. Den icons on the map. Green area, yep. Within each area is a den. Each den has its benefits and challenges. And so last time, Sol and I managed to get ourselves totally stuck in a river, and it was very alarming. But we also managed to find some elk. Sol managed to get himself killed and respawned because an elk apparently was kicking him in the back of the face as we ran by. And we found two potential dens. So we're at the site of the second den, and the first den was over here. So I think this may be the East Creek den, the one that we actually have to avoid because it is glitched so that your pups will always wander away from the area and they won't stay very safe. They are supposed to stay near the den, but there's a glitch in the game, actual coding in the game, where the pups will just wander off. So I think this is East Creek. So we're actually going to go up north and south to check the other two dens, but so far, honestly, I like the meadow den the most. It's just really far from food, though. And speaking of food, so here's this den. Let's see. Yeah, this is the East Creek den, so we're going to keep looking, because it's really cool. Nope. Let's get away from it, Sol. While it may be really cool, it is not the den that we want to pick yet. We might pick that as our fourth den, so maybe for our fourth litter of puppies, after we have a few litters at the other dens, we will try out, we'll try it out just to see if we can manage the game on what is like an unintentional hard mode. Alright, let's back up. It takes forever to eat, but we should top off before we leave. Look at our little paw prints being left everywhere. But you guys, I'm so excited to hear how much you care about wolves. Oh my gosh. Sol, I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen, Sol. Okay, we'll move on. Let's go up north. Yeah, we're gonna want to head this way. But yes, I'm so excited to see how many of you, thousands of you, are absolutely thrilled and excited to be learning more about wolves. And I hope that means that you carry that passion into real life and advocating for their well-being, especially when it comes to... Oh, there we go. Got to the bottom. Come on, Sol. We're going to try to get across this creek. Hopefully this one will be easier to manage than the other one. I love those mountains in the distance. But yeah, hopefully when it comes to making sure that recreational hunting can share territory where the wolves want to live or need to live, that's something that you would be able to speak up for because it's so important. I'm really sad because I keep reporting that the red wolf, which would look kind of like Sol over here, our beautiful mate, has been voted to be completely removed from North Carolina because it competes with the hunters who didn't want to have their recreational hunting spoiled by the wolves eating more of the native population of animals. Oh, and there's an elk. We can have some food, Sol. All right. And remember, you're never going to get anywhere by just going like, boo, mean hunters. That's not going to get you anywhere. You need to be able to try to find a solution that attempts to bridge the common gap, Sol, so that we can maybe go, okay, well, if we gave the wolves this area, then let's restrict this area for hunting, but like maybe we can increase the game. And there's a lot of complicated solutions that are not as cut and dry in the real world. If you want to do real help educating people as much as you can, there's a nearby den. And a nearby wolf territory, so we really want to be careful. We're just two wolves. They could be a much larger territory. Alright, where is it? Just nearby, huh? Alright, so stay with me. We're gonna walk in circles a little bit and try to find this thing. But yeah, if you really... Oh, there it is! If you really want to help wolves, you try to educate and you try to understand that the world is pretty complicated. So you want to do your bit. It's like an igloo! Look at it! You want to do your bit to come up with realistic solutions. Going, just no one never ever, like, take wolf territory and kill wolves might be a good idea, but you need to come up with a better middle ground to actually help the real wolves out in this world right now. So remember that, you guys. When we're young, it's really easy to take an extreme position But until you can get some ground under you by compromising a little bit, but standing firm in what you truly believe is important, then you might not get anywhere. So if you can make those small, steady gains in trying to help encourage your parents or yourself to vote for laws that protect more of the wild areas and restrict certain hunting areas and really pay attention to the clashes between wildlife and the agricultural community, if you can start focusing on those things, you might actually be able to change something. Whereas if you just go, I love wolves, but you never do anything, then their situation's only going to become more dire. So just, there's the serious note to begin the episode on, but let us continue with our adventures with Luna and Sol, who thankfully don't have to worry about things like complicated legislations and laws, but instead get to look at this den. So let's see. The nearest elk grounds are close by, as is the near wolf pack territory. If you choose this site, your pups will be at greater risk from stranger wolves, but you would also travel a shorter distance to hunt. This den is also the farthest from your summer hunting grounds, which you must later go to in spring. Ooh, this doesn't seem like the best den then. It seems like a very complicated den. What do you think, Luna? Is this too complicated for us? It's so exposed, too. I don't know if I would want a den that would be like... I mean, I love the flowers. I'm not gonna lie. The really gorgeous flowers tempt me. But we're not gonna stay here, I think. Let's go check the other southern den. Right down here. I think it might overlap a little bit too much with the hunting grounds, which may make it too dangerous to go near. Because bears and other wildlife might be right here in the conflict area where the hunting is. But this is probably the second den site I'd pick. So first, second, third, fourth. So, let's see if that holds up. Alright, so back across the river. There he goes. But yeah, and don't get discouraged, guys. It may not be simple, but there's always something you can do, even if it's just igniting a passion of respect and admiration for the wildlife of this world and others. And you may notice that's what I do all day. Oh, and look at the little bushes. I love these little bushes. Sol, you are so funny. Yeah, I know. You recover your stamina faster than me. Maybe Luna's already carrying the pup, Sol. Did you already think about that? Did you? Did you? Maybe that's why we're so slow. But yeah, well, hopefully we'll be able to pick our den today. Alright, so it looks like we need to go back across the river. So let's walk nice and slow. Sol, I said nice and slow. He's just too excitable. He's adorable. But yeah, let's walk across to the other side of the river. Alright, come on, Sol. Sol! You're walking on water. You cheat. You cheat, you. Oh my gosh, Sol. I love him. He's like the best mate ever. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna pass up this den and go check the Bison Creek den. So let's keep moving. I would love to travel some of these areas in real life too. So how many of you have ever been to Yellowstone? I have not yet had the opportunity to travel pretty broadly in my life. That's something that I want to do in the future, especially to share the amazing experience with you guys, and especially to go to so many of the national parks in the United States, internationally if I can, and get a chance to interview and really talk to the people there who make the well-being and the welfare and the stewardship of these animals in their daily life. Oh, that would be amazing. All right, and let's keep going. Oh, we're getting close. We're getting close to the other den, Sol. All right, so let's walk around. Thankfully, we're not getting too hungry, Sol. I'd be a little frantic if we were getting hungry faster. Let's see. Let's come up here. Nearby den. Okay, I'm getting too excited. Gotta walk again because we might miss it. Maybe it's another igloo den, Sol. Alright, let's see. I don't see it. Is it more this way? Yeah, it's more this way. We actually left the area by accident. Oh, it's an elk, Sol. My nose is apparently not working at all because I didn't even notice. Alright, hang on, Sol. I'm gonna try. Oh, I had it for like half a second. There we go. Get a little nibble. And move on. Good to keep our health topped off. Alright, so the den is somewhere over here. That other wolf territory is nearby. I don't see any scent marks from them, though. There's enough hardness in a predator's life. Fighting, defending, establishing territory. Is this it? This is a big old tree, Soul. I like this tree. Soul, I think this is it. Oh, the Bison Creek Den. This den is about equal distance from elk grounds and the nearest wolf pack territory. Hunting forays will take longer, but stranger wolves are less likely to intrude in your territory. Hang on, I think we might make the Bison Creek Den our first den. Look at the view. I like the view, Soul. It's a very good view. What do you think, buddy? Where is he? And it's a tree. I like this one. So, what do you think, Soul? First den? First den. Alright, so let's make this our first den and have our puppies. I'm a little nervous about it. Alright, so Bison Peak, the Bison Peak Den, is going to be our very first one. So let's make this our den. Mission complete. Congratulations. You chose a den to raise your pups. You are ready to continue your quest. You may want to save your game now. I wonder if that's like a terrifying warning of like things are about to get harder. Oh, here we go. Mark your territory. Your pups will call this den their home for the first 2 months of their lives, but your pack's home must extend far beyond the den itself. While you can wander throughout the Creek Valley, your territory is the area that you must actively defend from other wolves. This territory should provide access to nearby elk herds and form a buffer zone between your den and rival wolf packs. Scent is the most powerful sign of your presence, so urinating throughout the territory will tell other wolves to stay away. Howling also announces to all within earshot that this place belongs to you. You must howl completely for it to mark your territory. Do not cut it short. Okay, so we should do it. To leave a scent mark, press P on the keyboard. You may also mark territory by howling. Your territory quality is shown in the lower left meter on the main badge. Keep marking until the meter is completely filled. The pink segment is the danger zone, so I would assume this shows like, oh, we don't really have a great grasp of our new home, and the other wolf packs might go, oh, hey, we might be able to chase these guys off, claim this territory for our own, and be able to feed our pack on whatever prey is inside. So it's very interesting because these kind of territorial ranges are so important for predators, and they are one of the main sources of conflict because you want to compete so that you and your pack survives better by getting all the food that is inside of the one territory. So let's see. Okay, so we don't want predators either to intrude, so other predators as well, not just the same species. We want to warn off those bears and coyotes and go, hey, this is our spot, back off. The minimap displays the quality or strength of your territory. The yellow semicircle is your territory. Mark in each of the wedges of the semicircle to increase your overall territory quality. Alright, we got this. Alright, let's howl. That's right. That's a good howl. Good job, Soul. Let's mark the area. Oh my gosh. We're gonna have to mark the area everywhere. Alright. Go, go, Luna! This is how it goes. And this may seem weird, but this is how the wolves and dogs and many other species, including rhinoceros, rhinoceros actually leave their scent in piles of dung or urine that they put everywhere that will let other rhinoceroses know this is my zone. If you come into it, I'm going to try to bash you with my big horn. There you go. What do you think, Soul? Let's howl again, huh? Oh, I love it. All right, establishing our territory. Hey, hey, hey. Oh my gosh, is this a stranger wolf? Excuse you? No, dude. I'm not sure about this. Like, let's see. Do I know you? Hey, what are you doing here? I'm no threat to you. That's right. Get out of here. Just because we're howling, like, you need to get out of here. Get going. Oh my gosh, we're establishing our territory. Get out of here. You don't belong here, dude. That's right, you back off. Oh, he's not even like 2 little wolf lengths away from my future den site. Oh, that's right. Okay, pee on all the things, Soul. Very important. We have to keep everything very strong over here, okay? All right, let's come over here. My goodness. All right, what about over here? I can't believe he was so close to our house. That was so rude, wasn't it, Soul? So rude. Do we not have this semicircle? I guess we don't have that half of the semicircle. So we're just like over here. Well, I'm adding to this. And I'm gonna come over here. 40%. My gosh, this is a little harder than I thought it would be. Alright, and hey, guess what, guys? Over here is also mine. This is mine. So you could be contributing to this, you know. It's not that hard. In my personal experience, like, boy wolves seem to enjoy peeing on all the things, so you could really help out. Alright, 51%. There we go. We should probably howl again, too. Still mine! There we go. Now we've already doubled the strength of our claimed. Oh, look at that! Oh, 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 oh! I hear somebody. Do you hear that? Soul, do you hear that? There better not be a strange wolf in the area. Do you sense anybody? I see that elk. There better not be any strange wolves here. Alright, this is much better. Now we're really starting to get the hang of this. We need to make sure we go through each of the circles, so each of the parts of the semicircle, and let everybody know. And it's so interesting because this is how they claim territory. It's very different because humans are like, oh, I need to fill out paperwork. I need to follow these very weird laws that I might not completely understand. But for most animals, scent. Oh, I see a grizzly bear. You better back off. That's right, buddy. Guess what? I'm going to howl at you. That's right. You better back off, Mr. Grizzly. Not having any of that nonsense here. Alright, let's keep going. I keep hearing, like, is somebody trying to challenge my zone? I keep hearing something. Let's keep going. There we go. Mission complete. Congratulations, you have successfully established your territory. Because you marked and patrolled the perimeter, stranger wolves are less likely to come into your territory and interfere with the hunting and pup raising. You may want to save your game now. Oh. Please wait for spring. Look at this! It's springtime, you guys! Alright, so coming up next, we are finally going to be getting our pups. Oh, listen to the babies! So coming up next, spring has arrived, we've marked our territory, and we will be welcoming the birth of our pups. So I will see you guys next time for Luna and Soul's first Luna Moon litter. Oh my goodness, it's so exciting! Alright guys, I'll see you then. Bye-bye!